Greetings, gang. Happy Sunday. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you've been taking good care of yourselves. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hey, Tanaya. Hey, Gio. Hey, HP3. Hey, Glitch in the Matrix. Hey, CV. All right, so we're going to do a quick energy check-in and see what's going on with you guys. And then we are out of here. Hey, C. Scott. Hey, Menacing. I was gonna go live last night, gang, but shit. Yesterday was my first day off in like 6 days. I think I slept like 7 hours yesterday. I woke up at like 9:30, 10 o'clock, but my body needed it. So we live tonight. I feel a bit more energized. So yeah, let's see what's going on. You was people yesterday. All right, gang, let's see. All right. Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay, I like it. I like it. Stress-free. Ace of Swords in the upright. I feel like you see it clearly. I feel like somebody is like not stressing about nothing. Somebody is like with the Ace of Swords, like, it is what it is. And I feel like that attitude of not trying to stress and overanalyze everything is having somebody feel abundant here with the Empress coming out in the upright. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Nine of Pentacles too. I feel like somebody's not stressing over money or something like that, or like somebody knows they're gonna be stable. The Four of Swords in the upright with the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's mind is possibly clear, or they just not stressing. I feel like somebody's been like very peaceful or just recuperating, healing with the Four of Swords. Let's clarify this. Yeah, Three of Swords in reverse. I feel like somebody's just not stressing over anything. Ace of Swords again. Yeah, somebody is choosing not to stress. This is putting with the Empress though, this could be good for somebody's health or mental health too. With the swords, choosing not to stress, not to worry, not to overanalyze everything, not playing scenarios over and over in their head. This has got somebody in a very good energy. With the two Ace of Swords, I feel like somebody's in a good space mentally. Bottom of the deck here is the Devil in reverse. Yeah. Let's see. Queen of Cups. Yeah, somebody just I feel like, I just heard warm and fuzzy. So maybe somebody's been like dressing down, or like maybe they're spending a lot of time around their home. The Empress energy with the Queen of Cups. Just wearing like comfortable clothes, like maybe, like fuzzy socks, or just, I don't know. I feel like somebody's wearing like a lot of cotton. Something feels soft to the skin. The Empress rules the senses, the five senses. So I feel like somebody's just like really comfortable in their element with the Nine of Pentacles. Even if they do have to like, bop around town or do something, they're dressed comfortable. Maybe somebody has on like gym shorts, comfortable tank, something like that, if they have to go out. But if they're at home, I feel like somebody's in like very like I just hear house dress or something like that. the Queen of Cups, the Empress, and the Queen of and the Nine of Pentacles, they all have on like loose fitting dresses. So somebody is just like very comfortable. Show me this, please. High Priestess in reverse. Let's clarify this. Hold up. Cause y'all energy coming out too good for that. That's a plot twist. You go, your moo. I heard that. All right, let's see. Why would that come out? Spirit gonna show me. Hold on. Okay. Spirit, can you show me this High Priestess in reverse, please? Hermit in reverse. So they paranoid, they all over the place, they're not grounding, they're not thinking clearly. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords in an upright position. They feel like everything is a loss. I feel it's because this High Priestess chooses not to go in. Like they could be talking too much, telling people too much of their business. They could just not be going within to ground. Somebody is running from their intuition. Somebody is running from their subconscious. Why? Can you show me, please? Ooh, Magician in reverse with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. It's because they're facing some type of karma, some type of backfire, backlash. Bottom of the deck is the Justice in reverse for something that they've done. So this is why they're running from like spirit initially. They did something they wasn't supposed to do. Some type of spiritual work with the Magician in reverse, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and it's like it's backfiring. Like, hey, Lulu, it's backfiring on them. Like they didn't get the results that they wanted because with the Justice in reverse, they wasn't supposed to be doing it. It was unjust. Knight of Swords in reverse. They were too impulsive. Their mind was too scattered. Yep. If the Judgment card come out, oh, we know something. Or the Hierophant. Yeah. So this Queen of, I almost said Queen of Swords. That might come out. But this High Priestess in reverse, they did something against intuitive guidance. They went against the grain. They went against spiritual law with the Justice card being in reverse, being crowned by the Magician in reverse here. They did something against spiritual law out of impulse. They thought they were going to change something, but with the Death card in reverse, they didn't change anything. This could be eating somebody up spiritually, mentally. Show me this, please. Yeah, Moon, the subconscious mind. Like I said, they're running from their subconscious mind. They're trying to block something out as if they didn't do it or as if it didn't happen. But the subconscious mind is the vault. So even if they are trying to run from it with the Hermit in reverse, High Priestess in reverse, it's eating them up. Yeah, look at the bottom of the deck. Seven of Wands. Something's after tarot though. Something's beating this person's ass. Like something's eating somebody up. Their conscious is eating them up. Their subconscious mind is eating them up. Whoever this is, they could be having like high anxiety right now. High anxiety. They're fearing some type of like, I already said backlash, but they're fearing like some type of retribution or something coming towards them. Some type of recoupment, some type of consequences for their actions, their thoughts, their words even. This is what they're fearing. Show me this justice in reverse, please. Ten of Pentacles could have had something to do with somebody's money, somebody's legacy, somebody's generational wealth, somebody's family. Clarify the Knight of Swords in reverse to get the Page of Pentacles. So this is what they've been meddling in this, trying to like, the Ten of Pentacles could be like the 10th house. So somebody's like empire or public image or, you know, career or something like that. They've been doing this for a while. Queen of Wands in reverse. So, you know, this is like the karmic energy. This is like the minor arcana version of the High Priestess in reverse. So somebody been using like their skills to do this. But with the Six of Wands in reverse, it hasn't been successful here. So now that it's not being successful, this person is thinking about with the Justice card. They're thinking about how this is going to affect them, how the scales aren't balanced, and how it's going to have to be balanced. Let's see. Show me this, please. Nine of Wands. This person tired. I feel like this person wants to give up, but they feel like they can't give up. Like this person fears, like this person's subconscious mind is eating them up, but they feel like if they don't keep fighting against whatever this or whoever this is, that all of their fight is going to be in vain. But it's going to be in vain anyway. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Cups in reverse. This is not favored. So, you know, this person is caught up in like some whirlwind of karma with the Justice in reverse. This person doesn't know when to give up. Seven of Wands, Nine of Wands. Somebody don't know when like enough is enough. Like they're too headstrong with the Queen of Wands in reverse, to a detriment though. Show me this, please. Fool in reverse. Yeah. They don't know when to give up. Fool in reverse with the Six of Swords in reverse. This is somebody that doesn't know how to walk away either. Like walk away from an argument, walk away from a fight, walk away from an uncomfortable situation. They don't know, like with the Seven of Wands could also represent like pushback, protection. They don't know when to like let some shit go. Like they don't know when boundaries are set. They're an avid boundary crosser, so this has them in the full position. Like when they're doing stuff, they're not thinking about it. Somebody is really trying to cross a boundary. They know they should give up. That's why their conscience is fucking with them. You know? But they won't. With the Six of Swords in reverse, this is somebody that just doesn't know when to leave well enough alone. Like everything doesn't have to be an argument, like, or something like that. Somebody needs to know that everything's not an argument. Somebody's really defensive though. So this defensive energy, it carries out into everything. All right, let's get one more on this and then we're gonna move on. What is this? Moon, Seven of Wands, please. The Eight of Pentacles. They're being advised to just mind their business. I feel like they know they should too, though. I feel like this person gets like downloads to tell them the right thing to do, but I feel like they go against it. This is somebody who feels like they know better than spirit. They know better than God. They know better than the angels, their spirit team. They go against the grain all the time, only for it to like blow up in their face. This is the type of person who has to learn things the hard way. They don't take wise counsel at the beginning. They like to always maybe prove people wrong, or maybe they think they know everything with the Knight of Swords in reverse, but they don't. So like things have to blow up in this person's face for them to realize like, okay, maybe sometimes I'm calling on these spirits, they telling me something, but I feel like with the Queen of Wands in reverse, like the lower aspect of somebody's ego gets in the way. This could be like spirit telling somebody like, hey, don't do that. And then they'll say, okay, spirit, you're right, I won't. But then that ego trip happens. And then they're like, oh, but if I don't, then that's going to be admitting defeat or something like that. With the 7 of Wands, 6 of Wands in reverse. So then they fall back into a messy pattern, because in their mind, them walking away, 6 of Swords in reverse, Fool in reverse, they can't do that because they feel like they're admitting defeat. But if they're doing this to you with the 9 of Swords in reverse, Ace of Swords, 4 of Swords, you're not even worried about them. So it's like somebody's like in this paranoia battle with their own mind. So at any moment they could just walk away and it'll be fine, but they won't. They're thinking that you're thinking if they walk away from you or leave you alone or something, that you're going to be like gloating like you defeated them. But you're in the 9 of Swords in reverse. You're not even worried about any of that. With the Empress, you're worried about like your personal life. Major arcanas are about you, your glow up, your own personal empire, your livelihood, your comfortability with the Queen of Cups. And somebody is like in some type of weird competition for like your subconscious mind, your attention, but they just keep defeating themselves. This is like, okay, I feel defeated. Let me go back to the drawing board, 8 of Pentacles. But it's something against their intuition. It's something against their higher self. It's something against spirit that they're choosing to advance on. All right, you guys have here the 6 of Swords in the upright position. So I feel like you're just like getting through your own life. It's not really anything major. It's like you just, when you just like living life, like this is what I'm picking up. Like somebody just like living life, going through their day to day with the 6 of Swords. Some days are good, better than others. But it's like somebody just, you move. You just move with the energy. I feel like this is what's getting somebody further. Like I feel like somebody's not looking at like how much they've accumulated or how much miles they've drove or ran or pushed. They're just happy when they get to their destination. I feel like it's not going to dawn on somebody how far they've gone until like they really just get settled and has a time to like power down with the 6 of Swords. Show me this 6 of Swords, please. Eight of Cups in reverse. I feel like somebody feels the past tugging on them too. Like you could feel somebody's emotions from your past tugging on you. We are entering Mercury retrograde, right? And the 6 of Swords is an air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So you could be like moved on from something, but you can feel an emotional pull or tug from the past. But I don't feel like you're going back, but I feel like it's there. You can feel it. It's like 2 of Swords, you have the choice to choose that. But I feel like you're going to choose the Six of Swords. Like, okay, maybe the past is comfortable, but I don't want to be there. I feel like somebody feels like that. Show me this, please. I feel like somebody doesn't want to be in their feelings. So they're definitely not going to revisit the past. Yeah. King of Wands in the upright. Somebody's like, nah, I can't go back and get in my feelings about old shit, because as the King of Wands, it's like everything that I've been trying to manifest is starting to materialize, and I got to show up for that. I got to be in the energy of perseverance and moving forward. Like, but I feel like if this is not a person, it's just old feelings that you once resonated with that are not like good for where you're going now or where you're showing up at. Let me see. Show me this, please. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles, because you've built something for yourself, or you've worked hard on something. You could have worked hard on yourself, you know, with the King of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. You could have, and so you know, like, okay, if I go back to feeling that way, or back to a person that made me feel that way, how is it going to affect everything I've built with the Eight of Pentacles? How is it going to affect my self-esteem with the King of Wands? Like, somebody is, with the Two of Swords, somebody's really thinking about that. Like, because the Two of Swords could even represent a choice. You can even be choosing a mindset to be in. You could choose a mindset where everything is lost and I need to stay in the past. Or you could choose a mindset of like, nah, I'm showing up for myself in the present. I'm in the present. I'm being present now. It's like somebody's really doing a lot of work on themselves. Somebody could be doing a lot of work on their public image as well. I clarify the King of Wands. I get the Ace of Cups. So somebody's very trustworthy. I feel like whatever you do with the Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, you put a lot of love into it. This is going to definitely see you being successful with the King of Pentacles. I feel like even if you don't know it, with the King of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles, it's like your reputation precedes you. But some of you guys could be like an overachiever, though. With the Eight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, you could be like an overachiever, or like you could be like your own worst critic. In some cases, I would say, you know, relax, but it seems like in this case, it's working for you. Like, you could be the kind of person that like goes over things over and over, like to make sure that it's like perfect before you present it, or like something like that. Whatever this is gonna bring you financial security and success. So if you're working on something and like you're just really trying to go over it to make sure, you know, you dot your I's and cross your T's and stuff like that, I feel like that's good. That's a very prudent energy, and it's going to make sure like your work stands out, or like whatever it is, it's going to bring you money as well. So this could be why you're just like making sure it's perfect. Somebody could be a Virgo or have Virgo highly aspected in their chart. All right, let's see. Or Spirit says somebody could be on the cusp of Virgo and Leo. Okay, let's see. What is this, please? Six of Pentacles in reverse. And I feel like if you're doing this all on your own. With the Six of Pentacles in reverse, you may not have like any investors. You may not get any handouts. Like you could just, it's like all upon you. It's all upon how much you work, how hard you work, how much you put out. So somebody could be building something right now from the ground up, and they don't have anybody that's like, hey, how much you need to get this off the ground. Like whoever this is, they're doing something from the ground up, and it's like grassroots. Thank you, Spirit. Show me this, please. Emperor reverse. There's gonna be somebody who they're gonna, whatever you're building, you're gonna have people who feel like you're stepping on their toes with the Emperor reverse. Okay, so be mindful, because these may be the same people that pretend to be helping you or assisting you here with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, Emperor in reverse. But they're only doing that so they can kind of like take over whatever you have, or so that they can kind of be like, oh, if it wasn't for me. But you are already building it here. So be careful of who invests in whatever it is you're building. Be careful of who invests in you, period, right now, because it might be like a control tactic or something like that. With the Emperor in reverse, the Emperor is supposed to be like somebody who already owns their own business, has their own empire, but they fear competition, or for some reason they fear the little guy. Okay? And if they fear the little guy, it's because they feel like you have the probability to be more successful than them. So they might try to offer some type of help or advice or something, but I don't think you should take it with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the High Priestess in the upright. I'm telling you the truth. Yeah, don't take it. All money ain't good money, and all help ain't good help here, is what Spirit is saying. So if you started something from the ground up and you trying to work your way up to something, there might be somebody who feels threatened by your work ethic, or they feel like you gunning for their position. And even with the Emperor in reverse, this person ain't even in position, to keep it 100. They not even in the same position as you, but for some reason, they have their sights set on you. High Priestess, Eight of Wands, because they know you're going places. The Eight of Wands talks about movement, swift movement, communication, travel even. But in this aspect, it's like you're going somewhere. Intuitively, you know this. You know that you have like the wherewithal, the push. You have it. They can see it too, and they're threatened. The Emperor in reverse is like a tyrant. So somebody could just be like swerving into your lane. All right, but you have authority. You have spiritual authority in this position already. All right. If you resonate with the High Priestess energy, it just looks like you're still gonna be able to make moves. You're still gonna be able to have that reach. Whatever that reach is that you want, you're gonna have it. Now, maybe some of you guys work in communication with the Eight of Wands, and you want to reach like a broader audience or something with the Eight of Wands that could talk about like a broader horizon, or you will get there. I feel like you know it. Now, if this is not a person, this could be like a system that's like trying to keep you, like suppress you or something. Like you can have great work ethic, but it could be like a lot of lazy people around you, or low effort people around you that are getting like promoted, and you're just like looking at everything you have. It's not you. It's whoever this Emperor is. Whoever's in charge, they're not a good leader. Okay? So they're like suppressing something. So like, if you were like I don't know how to say it, like, because it could be any genre, okay? Like you could be the best worker, but they give you the least hours because you're so strong. You're strong enough to be manager. So the manager who's in charge of scheduling don't really put you on like that, because when you at work, people talk to you like you the manager and you not, you know? So it's something like that. Or like if you a content creator, somebody who's in control of the algorithm could be like suppressing you because they want to be in your position. They see something. It's some kind of oppression here with the Emperor in reverse, Six of Pentacles in reverse, trying to get you to get like the least support or like the least exposure or something. But you're still going to get it. High Priestess and the Eight of Wands. It's just with the Eight of Pentacles, it's like you're going to have to do work that nobody else have to do. All right. Whew. Okay, that was a lot. Let's move around. All right, what do we have for the collective, please? You guys got the Three of Swords in reverse. So you done taking losses. I feel like you're done overly exposing yourself or being vulnerable. I feel like if it's not in your heart, if it don't feel right in your heart, you're not gonna do it. Now that you're over some type of heartbreak too with the Page of Wands, you feel more optimistic. Hey, Red, there could have been some heartbreak that you were experiencing, and it doesn't just have to be in a relationship. Could have been some heartbreak that you were experiencing or some loss that you were experiencing, and now that you're over it, Five of Swords in reverse, Five of Wands in reverse, you feel more optimistic. Maybe you've released something, you just let it go. But it's like now that your heart is in a better place, you feel more outgoing. I feel like you don't feel heartbroken anymore. You just ready for the next chapter of your life. You might feel like excited, you know? Even. You've conquered a lot of stuff with the Five of Swords, Five of Wands in reverse. Hey, baby. You've conquered a lot of stuff. A lot of mental conflict, a lot of unnecessary competition or just drama or opposing forces in your life. You've overcome a lot. And so now you feel, there's like a reset. You feel, ready to get up and go. You like, if I got over that, there's nothing I can't get over. So I feel like somebody's just ready. Yep, bottom of the deck is the Nine of Cups. Yeah. You're going to be in a really good position if you keep this mindset. I just heard rejection is protection. So like if something don't line up the way you envisioned it, it's not a loss. So don't feel like that. With the Page of Wands, like you might be about to get some good news. Like some kind of good news is coming in. It's like, oh, that problem is solved. Oh, that mistake has been resolved. Something like that is coming in. It's going to make you feel real good. Nine of Cups in the upright with the Devil in reverse. Yeah, it's going to make you feel real good. So, like, don't worry right now. You're not in control right now. Eight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, something's about to free you up. So just relax. Just relax. Everything's happening in divine timing. Just relax. You about to be good. Okay? Five of Swords in reverse. Five of Wands in reverse. Nine of Cups in the upright. Eight of Swords in reverse. You about to be good. So just chill. Don't get out your head. Stop overanalyzing. Stop trying to put all the pieces together and shit, because it's stuff with the moon that you don't even know that's going on. And it could be for your benefit. Show me this, please. Ten of Cups. Some of you guys could be realizing that the things that once made you happy don't really make you happy anymore. Some kind of dream or goal you thought if you had so-and-so around you, all these people around you, that you would be happy, and it didn't make you happy. The Nine of Cups is actually what makes you happy. You fulfilling your own self. You feeling fulfilled even if you don't have a gang of people around you, because the Ten of Cups is falling on this Five of Swords and this Five of Wands in reverse. You're realizing that you shouldn't have to be in conflict with people to have them around you. You shouldn't have to be walking on eggshells just to be around people. It's like there's some type of freedom of the mind that's happening for you guys. And you could be realizing, like, it's nobody's responsibility to make me happy but my own. Show me this, please. Yeah, Judgment. Did I say if the Judgment card came out? I don't know. But yeah, I feel like somebody is done going against better judgment. Like, they're just like, you know what, look. If it's removed, it's removed. If it's causing conflict, it's causing conflict. I don't need it. Like, somebody's in this grand state of acceptance right now. Bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. I hope I called it. So somebody's just like, look, Spirit, you take the lead. You've been doing good so far. Like, you gonna do the physical work, Spirit gonna do the rest. I feel like somebody is done, like, trying to be in control of everything. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Eight of Swords in reverse. Again, somebody's done, like, stressing about everything all the time. That's when shit start to come in, too. When you just stop trying to mentally control shit. Because if you ain't got no physical access to it, why even mentally stress yourself out about it? All right? Okay, let's see. A lot of good cards on y'all side. What do we have for the collective, please? Wow, Three of Cups. Put it out the way. Yeah. Trying to be happy. Three of Cups comes out with the Two of Cups. Wow. And the Three of Pentacles in the upright position. You're really about to, like, be around happy people. I just heard Happy People by Frankie Beverly and Maze. Somebody could play that, like, Sunday mornings when they cleaning up, or they could have grew up hearing that at, like, cookouts, or when there was a kind of gathering with the Three of Cups and Three of Pentacles. Hey, baby bro. Yeah, so somebody could be like, somebody could grew up to that song, or somebody's just like, you know what? I'm about to be around happy people. People who are being productive, who trying to build something with the Three of Pentacles. People who believe in you. There's a lot of trust here with the Two of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups. There's a lot of trust and genuine admiration between some people here. You might come across someone or other people who just kind of like, you guys have things that you admire about each other, and you come together on that, not on a competitive level like, oh, I admire this about them, let me take that characteristic from them and make it my own. Like, these are people who maybe they don't do the exact same thing, but like they admire each other. These are people who just genuinely get along. Like, genuine, it is a very genuine energy here with the Two of Cups and the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. This is a very genuine energy. Like if they compliment each other, it's genuine. If there's a connection, it's real. If this person says, hey, I love you, it's real. Like, this is a very genuine, compassionate energy. But it's concrete with the Three of Pentacles. I clarify this energy, I get the Four of Wands. Yeah, it's very solid. Four of Wands represents, like, you know, unity, coming together, harmony. It also represents stability, so maybe this is what you need to call in, you know, like stable people, people who are emotionally stable, people who want to build something, people who are trying to, you could just be like, look, I'm trying to get it. I want to be around other people who are trying to get it too, with the Three of Pentacles. Show me this, please. Four of Swords. Yeah, you just want to be around peaceful people. People who actually want to heal. People who have like a peaceful mindset. I don't feel like there's anything wrong with that. I'm not saying anything negative about that. I just think that you've grown a lot and you just want to be around people who believe in growth too, who want to succeed, and you guys could cheer each other on with the Three of Cups. Somebody too likes their work environment. Yeah, no work environment is perfect, but I feel like somebody like likes going to work. With the Three of Pentacles, Two of Cups, and the Three of Cups, somebody likes helping people. Maybe somebody has a job where they have to help people and they like that part of their job. Somebody is very comforting with the Four of Wands. Like, you could feel like home to people. Like, people may have a tendency to be like, oh my God, have I known you? Do I know you from, I feel like I've known you from a past life, or I feel like I know you from somewhere. Like, you could just be like very familiar just because of like some type of compassion or something with the Two of Cups. I feel like somebody shows a lot of compassion at work with the Three of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. Like when you go to work, people just be kind of like, oh, go ask Collective. They know how to do it, and they're really good. So like if you work where like people give you feedback, like direct feedback, not like you have to fill out some form. Like if you get direct feedback or something like that at work, people could tell you stuff like, because look at this person laying down. Like, what if your work is like helping sick people or something, or people who are recuperating or recovering? people give you feedback, like even from their bed or something like that. Like, oh God, you were the nicest one that came in here tonight, or oh God, like you were the kindest person on the, like if you like work at a call center or something where you got to talk to people, like you take your time with people, like you help them figure things out. Like people may ask for you specifically when they come places, like, oh, I want them to take my order, or something. Like there's some type of energy of compassion that you bring into everything that you do. So you can have a very harmonious spirit about you. Show me this, please. I hear somebody works with a lot of older people. You see how like this person is at this person's bedside and they bringing them like a flower. Somebody could make somebody's like last days feel really good. Somebody's like a really good person at heart. Like even if people in their own personal life don't see it, I feel like the people they work with or strangers that frequent their job feel like it. I feel like too, if you're like this, a lot of people say like good prayers for you too. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the sun. People, even on people's last breath, or like when people not well, you're like sunshine to people. You brighten people's day or something like that. They know, like if you're at their bed, if this is a doctor or something like that, they have good bedside manner. Or even if it's like a nurse or somebody that works with the elderly or just the sick or something like that, with the Empress and the sun, like your energy like makes people like want to go live again or like feel good. Oh shit, bro, I was not talking about you, but now I am. No. Like people say prayers about you. Like, man, I just hope so and so, they're so kind to me. I just hope so and so has it all. Like you could work or be in this position where you have to be compassionate. And people just like, even if you don't know it, like people say good things about you. Like, oh, I just hope collective, like, be safe, protect them. Like somebody says good things about you with the sun and the Empress. It's like somebody gives you their blessing or something like that. That's good. We need that in today's climate. We need that. Like, if you do that for anybody, man, thank you. Thank you, because we need people like that. So you could just have a natural healing ability about you with the Four of Swords and the Empress. You could just have a natural healing energy. People feel good when they leave your presence. Or people feel good when they're around you. Yeah, it can take a toll, baby, bro. It can take a toll. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Lovers. People feel safe around you. If they had to choose, they would choose you. People like that. Emotional intelligence. You could definitely have that. We had the Queen of Cups in the upright earlier. All right, let's move forward, gang. All right, let's see. Ace of Pentacles, make it rain. I feel like all your hard work is paying off. You welcome, Melanie. I feel like all your hard work is paying off. I feel like all the good energy you've put out into the world is about to come back from you, from spirit. God, the creator, source, is coming back to you from there. So even if human, hasn't paid you back or gave you some type of accolades or, grace, spirit is about to give it to you. Somebody has already gotten a raise or a promotion, but the aces are gifts from God, so something's coming down for you. And it could be in the form of financial enrichment. It's like, here. Somebody gives to the needy too, like money or food. I feel like you could have given to somebody that was needy in a time when like you didn't really have it, and that person could have like crossed over or something, but you're getting something back. Like something's coming back to you. Somebody remembers how kind you were to them. Somebody remembers how you gave to them, whether it was money, time, energy. Somebody appreciates that. Spirit appreciates that. People tend to take that for granted. If it's not monetary, people feel like it doesn't exist. But time, energy, compassion, knowledge even, is worth its weight in gold. You know what I'm saying? So something's coming back to you for that. So don't worry if man acknowledges it or gives it back to you. Spirit sees it. Show me this, please. Yeah, huge change. Death card in the upright with the 5 of Wands after tarot. So there's about to be a death to a lot of the confusion that's been in your life, a lot of opposing forces. There's death to that, to those people. This is your season to like recuperate. Something's being transformed. And it could be these competitive energies that have been up against you for so long. There's going to be a death in their energy. They're going to have to transform because spirit is elevating you in some way with the Ace of Pentacles. So you're going to be out of reach. Show me this, please. Yeah, Lovers in reverse. They're no longer going to be able to connect to you. It's like people want you to chase them instead of a bag. Like on some mundane shit, on some real life shit, people feel like you should be chasing them instead of your goals. This is why they've been opposing you. There's a death to that. 3 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, it's not going to add up. Somebody could have felt like they were bigger than your program. Spirit is about to show them that they are not. With the Major Arcana, the Death card. They ain't going to have no choice but to release. Move on. Change. Change their confrontational ways or something like that. Spirit is showing you like they're moving obstacles in the form of people out of your way. Show me this, please. Knight of Cups in reverse. So stop, casting your pearls to swine. Stop doing it. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Lovers in reverse. Stop giving your gifts, your love, your time, and attention to people who don't even give a fuck about you. Somebody has someone in their life, court card energy with the Knight of Cups in reverse, who they're not nurturing. They're not pouring into you, but you keep extending your hand to them. Why? Lovers in reverse, here we go with this runner chaser shit. It's like you don't have nothing to prove to anybody. Somebody wants you to like prove some weird sense of loyalty to them. They have no loyalty to you. Somebody playing games. And it's a dangerous game because the Knight of Cups tends to play with your feelings. Like the Knight of Wands, they'll come in, they'll hit, and they'll leave. You'll know that that's their MO. The Knight of Cups in reverse is somebody that tends to like love bomb you with no intention of showing, improving, just playing with your feelings, you know? With the Lovers in reverse, this is a false lover. Spirit is like focused on your money, your stability, not these false twin flames or whatever you want to call it, not these false lovers, partners and shit. It's not gonna suffice you. They're just gonna keep you on some type of emotional roller coaster, questioning, do they care about you? Are they thinking about whatever it is? You don't need to be in that space. Focus on your blessings right now. That's it. Not people who want to be romanticized by you, but there's no romance. And there's no romance without finance, so they could be stingy too. It's somebody that be like, oh, drive 5 hours to see me and not even give you gas money or some shit. You spending the gas money to go see somebody. You buying the plane tickets to fly out to see somebody who's not even in a position to love you right with the Knight of Cups in reverse. They have no intention of it. Show me this, please. Yeah. They have no intention with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. They're not trying to build generational wealth with you. If anything, they want you to take your generational worth and spend it on, they want you to court them with your hard-earned blessings. With the Ace of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, this person is a loss. This person is a loss. Emotionally and financially. And we can't have that. They want you to keep extending your hand, keep extending generosity, keep extending your finances. Hey, little high lilac fly. They want you to extend everything. You to put the money out. You to do the emotional labor. They want you to do all this, and they ain't even coming with nothing. How they gonna show up to a goddess without a fucking offering? First of all, let's just start there. Oh God, shout out to my, you know. You can't be footing the bill for everything. Whether you're doing emotional labor or physical labor to keep somebody who's in the reverse position. They got a lot of love. And they spoil for choice. They got many different options. If they don't get it from you, they're going to get it from somewhere else. But they can have somebody draining them energetically, financially, emotionally, and they come to you to recharge. I bet not catch y'all out here doing that. Nah. Major Arcana in the upright, you going to have to move on. Take everything what you got and get ghost. Get gone. Take whatever you got left from this situation. Go on and rebuild and get in your bag right now. I know you see the way the world is going. Last thing you need to be is in some emotional turmoil over somebody that's just playing games. They don't even see your value. You don't want nobody in the Knight of Cups position. I'm telling you, in reverse position, you don't. They are like serial heartbreakers, and they know this. They know it. They love it. They love it. They like to play the game. They like to play the emotional game. They like to see how many people they can get to feel for them using the same shit. Move around. All right? The Chariot is a major arcana. Move around. Move towards the money, the currency. You know? The current moves. Okay? Show me this, please. Yeah, Six of Cups in reverse. This could be somebody from your past, and we're in the Mercury retrograde area. So this could just be somebody that remembers how much you gave to them, how much you pushed them, how much you believed in them, blah, 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 blah. You don't want a relationship built on nostalgia. Somebody else's nostalgia at that. Because you can't even look up and see what they gave to you. But they can look up and see you as the Ace of Pentacles in their life. The Chariot in their life. Oh, you always pushed me. You always gave to me. You always believed in me. But they was the Knight of Cups, Six of Cups in reverse. So this Mercury retrograde, don't get caught up in nostalgia and be going backwards. Or even allowing people from the past to advance into the present of you right now. They have nothing to offer you. They will actually be a liability, not an asset. With the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, these people will be a liability to everything, Eight of Pentacles, that you've built up, you've built for yourself, whatever it is. And then you ain't going to be able to be mad at nobody but yourself. And you don't got time for that either. Yeah, Five of Cups after tarot. Yeah. Done feeling sorry for yourself. Done with all of that. Show me this, please. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. Keep pushing. Like I said, go towards the money. Your security. You got some shit you got to finish building, accomplishing. It's going to be concrete. It's going to be solid. Stick to the path. Stick to the journey. Stick to the mission. Don't let the past emotions or, oh, that person broke my heart 5 years ago, I'm still mad. Then you set yourself up for failure. Like, be present and be future forward. You know what I'm saying? Because you might find yourself feeling away, you know? But you don't got time for that. You got to keep pushing. You got shit to do. Knight of Pentacles always got some shit to do. Always got a plan that they're working on. This is where you need to be. Not in your feelings. Not in nostalgia. Or not in sentimentality over some shit that never materialized. And allowing that to affect your emotions. If it didn't materialize, it wasn't supposed to. All right. And don't make your spiritual journey about a twin flame or some shit. When you make your spiritual journey about a twin flame or about being with somebody, when that person leaves your life, you're more likely to give up on your spiritual journey because you feel like, oh, well, they were supposed to be a part of this and this and this and that. And then when they're not, now you want to give up on everything. No, fuck that. The mission has to go on, whether somebody with you or not. Don't make your spiritual journey. This shit is more serious than twin flames and karmics and divine masculines and all this shit. This shit is about you. This shit is about your soul's evolution, the freedom of your spirit. That's what it's about. Like, that shit gonna come in, it's gonna come in, it's gonna go. Nobody is guaranteed to be in your life forever. So your spiritual journey has to be about you. Fuck all these NPCs and the extras and all. Fuck all of that. It's about you at the end of the day. And that's the truth. They got nothing to do with nobody else. They come, they come. They stay, they stay. They act right, they act right. They don't, oh well, we move. And I already know I vary from the script. Everybody gonna say, oh, that was your divine master. Now they being punished for not being with you. Man, fuck them, man. Fuck that. People hard-headed. They don't listen. You're asking me if somebody gonna go back to their wife? You shouldn't even be dealing with nobody on that type of time. Like, this ain't. I'm not one of those readers. I'm not gonna encourage you to wait for nobody that's fucking married. Like, move, please. Don't insult me. What we have for the collective, please? Don't go back to his wife. Give a fuck if that nigga go back to his wife or not. I clarify, not clarify. You guys got the sun in the upright position. Yeah. Better days. It's all about self, okay? The sun is represented by the sign of Leo. Leo represents the self. The sun represents you, all right? It's about you right now, all right? Your healing, like all this, I just want you guys to understand. It's about you, all right? Yo, glow up. How you feel on the inside? This is what it's about right now, gang. Fuck all these side missions and these side stories. That shit ain't got nothing to do with the bigger picture of things with the sun. Spirituality ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. People don't get it. And they fuck up their mind. They be warped, obsessed, mentally conflicted, holding on to the past. What is this? Please. Five of Swords in reverse. I'm telling you, somebody done fighting against themselves, fighting. Somebody's just done fighting, period. Somebody done fighting. You can't outrun the sun, baby. You can't beat the sun. You can go in a house when it's hot out, but you're gonna need that air on. Or you're gonna be in that motherfucker sweating. You cannot outrun the sun. You can't outrun yourself. It's time to face any conflict you have with self head on. Look at it in its ugliest form if you have to. Even if you gotta have an attitude because you know you fucked up somewhere. Look at it. You cannot outrun yourself. You can't. No matter what you do to escape self, you cannot. It's the longest place you're going to live inside your own body. So somebody done fighting themselves. Or dimming their light. Show me this, please. Yeah, 4 of Wands in reverse. Because somebody like, every time I fight against myself, I'm uncomfortable. I feel unstable. I feel ungrounded. Let me just look at me. Let me just fix me. Queen of Swords in the upright at the bottom of the deck. Somebody is like speaking truth to themselves. Like, man, every time you try to... King of Swords in reverse. In the upright. Every time I try to run from myself, I see myself more. Tell you can't outrun self. Can't outrun the thoughts. Can't escape every fucking thought you have. Somebody is like really looking at themselves, and that's what's gonna make them successful. Queen of Pentacles in the upright position. Because now somebody is removing all the clutter. They're saying the tough things to themselves. Somebody's putting themselves in position to succeed. Somebody has done a lot of shadow work with the sun in the upright. Somebody's done a lot of shadow work, and from that, that's where they're gonna shine. Somebody is not blaming anybody. Somebody's like, no, at some point I gotta take accountability. I was allowing that. I let that shit ride when I knew I should have set a boundary. Somebody setting boundaries when it comes to their mental health, their spiritual health, their physical health, the health of their finances. Somebody's just setting clear boundaries all across the board. Because they know it's time. Show me this, please. Yeah, bottom of the deck, 3 of Wands. It's time. Somebody's at a fork in the road, or they at a crossroad where they know it's either shake or break. Temperance in the upright, major arcana. Somebody's like, man, I gotta get this shit together. Somebody on their own ass, spiritually too. Somebody like, man, I need to get my spiritual life together. What the fuck have I been doing? Like somebody having some type of self-realizations going on. And that's why shit about to balance out. Because with the 3 of Wands, it's like there's no more wait. Like the time is here. The time is now. In the present. All the bullshit, the games. Somebody over it. And they hold themselves accountable, but still taking notice of the people that played in their face too. It's balanced with the temperance. It ain't all you, it ain't all them. But somebody's coming into a great balance, and they're like, you know what? Yeah, shit been a little fucked up. I'm taking accountability, but I'm also about to fix things with the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is a fixer. They fix shit. They get shit done. You know? Yeah, bottom of the deck is the 4 of Cups in reverse. It's like, fuck it. Fuck it. I just gotta do it. Alright, let's see. Alright, so the Queen of Swords in reverse fell out. You got somebody that's really bitter around you. They could possibly be being nosy, so they see that you're doing this. I don't know. This person could be older than you, don't have to be, but somebody just kind of like bitter in your energy or around you. Show me this bitter person, please, Spirit. Why are they so bitter? Somebody is triggered by me saying bitter. It is what it is. They're bitter they're bitter because of your strength, your knowledge with the Hermit and the Strength card. Somebody makes poor decisions, and then they project onto people they feel is wiser than them or stronger than them or mentally stronger than them. Yeah, this Queen of Swords in reverse is trapped in their mind. They feel like you got some type of answers, but they too bitter to ask for advice or help or assistance or some shit like that. They just in this constant state of self-sabotaging with the 7 of Swords in reverse. They think they're sabotaging others by their ignorance. They're willful. Spirit says willful ignorance. Thank you, Spirit. But they're only self-sabotaging. They're bitter or they're threatened by anybody that's stronger or wiser than them. People who have overcome things that they're still struggling with the 8 of Swords and the 7 of Swords in reverse. Like if you kicked an addiction and this person can't kick it, they're mad at you because you've kicked it and they haven't. If they're still bitter about men or women in relationships and you're not, they're mad at you because you're not holding any animosity in your heart. This is why they're bitter. Magician in the upright, they're also bitter because you are the Strength, the Hermit, and the Magician. Somebody knows your power, and that's why they're threatened and bitter too. They will never be able to be like you. They will never be able to be you. They will never possess the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that you possess, and they know this, and this is also why they're bitter. They feel like you know something that you're not telling them. With the Hermit and the Strength. It is what it is. That's a them problem. Show me this, please. Seven of Wands. They're bitter because you don't allow them in. You guard yourself from them. You protect yourself from them. You have hella boundaries with them. They're bitter and jealous about your spiritual protection or your spiritual rank with the Hermit and the Magician. They're bitter because they don't have any empathy in their heart. Four of Cups in reverse. But you keep being seen as the Queen of Cups in the upright. Somebody that's compassionate, loving, nurturing. They don't like that. But it's not in them. So somebody is mad like that you're nurturing and caring and kind. Because they're the Queen of Swords in reverse. They're bitter and mean-spirited. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands, and they jealous and they envious and they covet. They try to take people's identity, or they try to take people's essence, mimic and copy and paste other people's energy signatures, but they can't quite get down your compassion. That's one thing. Or your magic with the Magician, or your strength with the Strength card. They can't mimic that, so they're mad at you for that. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups in the upright, and they can't, I'm telling you, they can't match your compassion, your energy signature. Like, you're just a naturally compassionate, kind person. They're not that type of person. They're too paranoid. They're too mean-spirited. They're too confrontational. You know, they're too impulsive. They're not patient enough to even harness that type of compassion and care and magic, because they're too impulsive and mean-spirited and jealous and bitter. And this is what keeps being reflected back to them through the waters or in the mirror. For some of you, they can't mimic certain features you have. So when they look in the mirror, they feel ugly because they don't look like you or some shit like that. This person, this is weird. They fucking weird. They I don't know. They worry about the wrong shit. I feel like if they love themselves a little bit more, or like pour more love into themselves or self-care, they're never going to be you. That's what they want to be. But they could be the best version of themselves, but they don't want to be the best version of themselves. The Queen of Wands in reverse wants to be you. They want to be whatever you embody that garners you attention. They want that. They want your essence. They don't want to be the better version of themselves. They want to be what other people perceive you as. That's the problem. This is why they're bitter. This is why they're mad. This is why they're on a downward spiral. Show me this, please. Wait, hold on. Page of Cups. So if you guys are at odds, they want to make nice. Okay, but I don't trust it. But I mean, you grown, you're gonna do what you want to do. Show me why they want to make nice, please. Wow, they want to make nice because Queen of Pentacles in the upright, Wheel of Fortune in the upright with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. They want to make nice because now you've been steady as the Queen of Pentacles in the upright. the Queen of Cups. You're very grounded. You're very grounded, and they want to be close to that. See, you got to be mindful of these types of people. They don't value you, but they know your value, so they want to attach. Even if it's like through like minimal bullshit, like with the Page of Cups, like a check-in every now and then, like a random like on your post every now and then, just to let you know they still the fuck there. What are you there? They're not there for anything. They want to make nice because they see with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, you're not struggling. Ten of Swords the way they wanted you to. Ten of Swords could be betrayal, backstabbing, whatever the case. They see you're not struggling the way they wanted you to. One thing about these people is they're fucking delusional. So don't even entertain this. Even if, because with the Page of Cups, it's like, after tarot, it's like, they want to give you some type of apology or make some type of pointless communication with you, but it's not gonna garner anything. It's not gonna help you. This motherfucker is just bored. This is somebody that just like get bored easily and then start going in what they consider the garbage can. Oh, let me go talk to them because I'm bored. No, you keep these bored motherfuckers away from you. Keep them away from you. They don't want anything. They just want to waste your time and siphon off your energy. So they feel like you're doing good in life in some kind of way, or they feel like fortune favors you. They feel like you, with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, they feel like you've come out of some type of struggle. But the crazy thing is, for some of you, the struggle that you've come out of is a struggle that they set up for you. So they could, with the Page of Cups, they could have like a guilty conscience where it's like, oh, they didn't fail. Oh, I fucked up their brakes. They didn't crash. Let me go call them just to see why whatever I did to them isn't working. But also, let me get close to them because apparently they got favor, and I want that favor on me too. Even though I don't care for them, I don't fuck with them like that. Let me try to stay connected. These are just in case ass motherfuckers. And thank you, Spirit, because when I was getting out the shower, Spirit played that song in my head. I don't know who it's by, but he be like, just in case I don't make it home tonight. I don't know the rest, but that's all they played in my ear. And I was asking, like, is this for the reading tonight? And they were like, yeah. So somebody could be like a just in case ass motherfucker. Like, let me keep this person around just in case. So they could be like a people hoarder or energy hoarder. I don't fuck with you. I don't really like you. I don't trust you. I don't want you to win. But just in case you do, let me stay attached to you. Just in case, like just in case. Yeah, that's Jaheim Holistic Healing. So somebody is like that. Like, just in case, I don't really trust them. I don't really fuck with them. Even though with the Queen of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, you show and prove every time. It's just that jealousy. It's just that envy with the Queen of Wands in reverse. Just that coveting spirit somebody carries. They don't have a reason to dislike you. They don't have a reason to disbelieve in you. But it's envy. It's jealousy. It's coveting. It's greed. But they still want to keep you around just in case they need you. Like, that's supposed to be like a privilege for you to be needed by them when they don't even really fuck with you like that. Show me this, please. When they with the ten of Swords, when they really preyed on your downfall, they had a hand in some type of failure you had in life. They had a hand in some type of destruction you had in life. They had a hand in it, And now they could be facing that. And now they want to, just in case, because they want to know how you got through the same shit they tried to put on you. Now they going through it, so now they want to reconnect to you to be like, how did you get through that? When I was praying against this on you, now I'm going through it. I'm having a hard time with the Ten of Swords. But you seem to have come out of it, Five of Pentacles in reverse, elegantly. Queen of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. Show me this. Yeah, Star in reverse, and they haven't healed. They haven't healed. That's why Spirit is telling you. Show me this, please. Period. They haven't healed. Eight of Wands in reverse, Six of Pentacles in reverse, and they coming at you empty-handed. They about to pretend, and I don't even like this word, but Spirit is telling me charity case. Charity case. Eight of Wands in reverse, their back is against the wall. They have nowhere to go. And somebody feel like you their last resort. What's up, Juanita? Somebody feel like you their last resort. So like mundane, right? But I'm speaking spiritually. But on the mundane tip, say you used to always do somebody hair. You used to do that shit crisp every time. But you changed your prices. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Like, oh, I'm no longer charging 50 for a sew-in. Because now the products and stuff is costing me more. I got to charge 70 for a sew-in. This somebody that's like, oh, well, fuck you then. I'm not going to give you 70 for a sew-in. Knowing you do the sew-in clean. Right? They go to somebody else to get a sew-in. They fuck their whole shit up. You know? Now they want to come back to you for the sew-in. But you don't want to do it. All right. All right. Let's see. Because whoever they went and got the sew-in by, they didn't do it good as you. But they already discredited your work because they didn't want to give you your worth. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Now they at a loss. Eight of Wands in reverse. The person that they tried to put over you ain't even available to them no more. They didn't moved away. So now with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, they would have come and try to shortchange you. To do some shit that they don't even respect. Show me this, please. Yeah, Hierophant in reverse. And they prayed that you would lose something. Oh, how dare they charge me? I pray they never be able to do hair again. I pray they never be able to work on another car again. Some shit like that with the Hierophant in reverse. But they end up needing you. They end up needing you. They didn't pray it against you, but they still need you. Or they didn't chat shit to spirits about you, but now they coming back because they need you with the Eight of Wands in reverse. Hold on, y'all. Let me go grab something to drink. was saying with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, Eight of Wands in reverse, say you used to like do hair at your house, or you was just like a neighborhood mechanic or something, but either you get a chair or a booth in a salon, so now you have to pay booth rent, so you have to charge everybody full price. You know, something like that going on, where like circumstances have changed, and people who have undervalued you but knew how great of a value that you were, this is why. All right, show me this, please. Yeah, Ten of Wands in reverse. No worry, because if they choose, if people like, how do you say, like, if people, with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, if people take back their love, their support, or whatever from you, it's fine. Their support or their love or whatever they had to offer came as a burden, like I said, a liability. So once they stop giving it to you, you're freed up in some kind of way. So don't worry. Anybody retracting, subtracting their energy or their whatever from you, they're just freeing up space for you to have more room, right? So don't even worry about it. Show me this Ten of Wands, please. Because that would have been a problem anyway. Yeah, Two of Wands in reverse. So that would have been a problem, and you wouldn't have been able to expand with them in your life anyway. It's probably the reason you were having such a battle expanding, because you had people in your life, it wasn't an even give and take. It wasn't even. You could have been giving more, and you could have been giving more, and they could have just been taking. Whatever you had to offer was more valuable than what they were willing to give. And now that these people have pulled back, or this whatever it is has been removed with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, not only are you burden free, but now there's nobody in the way. There's nobody in the way blocking whatever it is you could have. Show me this, please. Yeah, Six of Cups again in reverse. So you could have had people just like, oh, well, I've known you for this long, or I've been around for this long. You're supposed to carry my burdens. I'm not supposed to have to put anything in. My presence in your life alone, whether it was beneficial to you or not, whether I gave you value or not, whether I met you with what you were giving or not, that should have been enough for you to just carry my burdens and put up with my shit. No, death card, death to that. Think that's changing. That area of your life is transforming. So interpersonal relationships are transforming, changing. Yeah. Yep. That's changing. How you relate to people is changing, and you're realizing that with the Two of Wands in reverse, Ten of Wands in reverse, Six of Cups in reverse, you have realized with the Death card that you don't have to emotionally enmesh or connect to everybody that enters your life. That's freedom in itself. Because one thing you don't want to be doing, if you consider yourself an empath or some shit like that, you don't want to be walking around with people's emotions and burdens and one-sided energy on you. You don't want to be walking around like that. So you're letting all of that die out. Yeah, as you should. Okay? All right. You guys have the Page of Swords in reverse with the Tower in reverse. So listen up. there's somewhere you guys have done like a good job in some kind of way limiting the information somebody has about you, the knowledge someone has about you, the access someone has with you. I feel like you've done a good job there, and this has caused you to like dodge a bullet, because there could have been an instance where you were about to divulge too much. You were about to put valuable information into the wrong hands. Somebody who's a gossip, somebody who's a accuser, or someone who jumps to conclusions a lot, someone who moves on not enough information. Like, you're dodging a bullet. So if there's somebody in your life that you just feel like every time they talk to you, they trying to like gauge information from you, or they nosy as fuck, or they always talk to you like they know something about you and they don't. If you just feel like led to just stop telling them anything, do that. You might even feel led to like block somebody's number or something like that, or block somebody's access to communicating with you. Do that. Yeah, the world, Saturn energy in the upright position, you might have to do that. You might have to block somebody completely just so you can start on this new cycle in your life. This could have something to do with your health. Like, you could be really trying to turn your health around. You could have somebody that just wants you to be like in sloth energy, greedy energy, lazy energy. Somebody that doesn't want you to have any like discipline or something like that. Or you could be strict, you could be really being really disciplined with yourself. Because you could be like, yo, I escaped this health challenge. I escaped this. I escaped that. I got to be more disciplined. So you could even be being more disciplined on yourself because of the things that the problems you don't have, Spirit says, that you could have based on like an old track record or your old lack of knowledge about something. It could have been detrimental to your health. It's like you escape it. Spirit is really saying health with the Saturn. So that could be very important for somebody. Somebody could be going through their Saturn return too, and they're like, damn, it's hitting them hard. What is this, please? Yeah, King of Wands in the upright. Yeah, somebody's really just getting their life together, period. Somebody's just really getting their life together. Somebody knows their limits. When they maybe used to ignore them and not know their limits before, somebody knows now. Somebody like, no, this is enough. I don't want to get too crazy. Like somebody, this King of Wands is also too, like, I don't even really know enough to be getting mad or acting crazy with somebody. So somebody is being like, somebody's being like very wise, or somebody's being like very like, somebody's trying their best not to be a bad judge of character. With the Tower in reverse, Page of Swords in reverse, somebody could be like, yo, I don't even know enough about a situation to judge it or to cause a problem. Like somebody's just kind of like, somebody's being still on something. Somebody's being very disciplined. Show me this, please. Yeah, 5 of Cups after tarot. Yeah. Like, I don't even know enough to be sad or mad or feel anything about something. 9 of Pentacles in the upright. I don't even know this. Somebody's like, I don't even know them like that. I don't even know them like that. The 9 of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune. Damn, 9 of Cups. Yeah. If you operate like that, you're gonna be successful. Like, I don't even really, like, somebody doesn't like mess with things they don't know enough about. With the 9 of Pentacles, it's like somebody's like, yo, I that's not even my thing. Let me just stay in my own lane. And that's how they gain fortune and favor with the Nine of Cups, and things seem to be going well because somebody just stay in their lane. Yeah. That's how you're going to gain success, especially during this Mercury retrograde. Because that's when communication is fucked up, even in the shadow period. You know, with the Page of Swords in reverse, messages may not go through right when you send them. And you may think it did, but it fucking didn't. So somebody is choosing not to, like, act a fucking fool with the Tower in reverse over miscommunication or something like that, too. This is how somebody is abundant, successful, in their own right, with the Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. King of Wands, somebody operates in integrity. So this probably be somebody that just kind of like, I don't know. That's how they feel. Like, I don't know. Ain't my problem. I don't know. I ain't mad about that. It's, you know, like somebody could just be like that. Like, I don't know. Page of Swords, King of Wands, like, I don't know. That ain't my business. That ain't my problem. And that's how they dodge bullets. Be mindful of anybody trying to, like, gauge you for, like, information about some shit they don't even fucking know about. They trying to see what you know about some shit. Be like, I don't know. I don't know. Because the Page of Swords in reverse is somebody that tend to gossip. They like to pass. They like to play telephone. They like to pass shit along that they don't even really know. They'll just assume some shit and then start telling a gang of people some shit that they assume. Cause a whole tower in people's life over some shit that they assumed. They don't have no physical proof. They don't got no receipts. If that type of person come to you and you the hierarchy of some shit, because the King of Wands in the upright trumps the Page of Swords in reverse. Somebody might try to play on your integrity, play on your top, low key, like ask you a roundabout question to see if you gossip with them about some shit. They might ask you a question to see if they could, like, tarnish someone's image to you or something like that. They might come to you to try to, like, tarnish the image of someone who's in the Nine of Pentacles energy. Someone that just do their work and go home or mind their business, or somebody that's just in their own lane. Nine of Pentacles. Be mindful of that. Like, somebody might try to start, like, and you might think it's just friendly conversation or friendly banter. No, they about to incriminate your ass. They about to try to, like, get information out of you to try to bring a tower moment to somebody's life. You be careful, because whatever you say can be held against you in the spiritual court. Justice in reverse. Even if you just offer up a tiny bit with the Page of Swords, that they're gonna use that against you too. They're gonna spin that. They spin it. So this is someone you have to, like, avoid. Don't tell them nothing. Even if you know something about somebody, I wouldn't say nothing. But you grown, you're gonna do what you want to do. Because, you know, some people like gossip. They like to feel like, ooh, I've been wanting to have a problem with somebody for a long time. Tower in reverse. But I couldn't. So here comes somebody presenting the opportunity. And they want the tea. You know, they want it piping hot, all that little petty shit. Be mindful with the Justice in reverse. This is the second time it came out in reverse. You don't want to be on the bad side of that spiritual justice. You don't. So avoid somebody coming to you to send gossip to you or to ask you some shit to get into some gossip. Be very mindful. Because you got a good spread here. And somebody could be trying to trick you about your fucking spot with the Justice in reverse, Page of Swords in reverse. You already got a good spread here. You got the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands in reverse. Burdens being lifted. Ace of Pentacles, Spirit giving you some shit you need. Somebody might just be sitting around trying to look to trick you about your spot. Not because they gonna get it, because it ain't got their name on it. It ain't for them. But just because they don't want to see you have it, or they don't want to see the object of their malice have something. Be careful. Anybody asking you questions about somebody right now, I'll be like, go ask them. Don't let nobody trick you about your spot. Because you could be on the precipice of spirit about to give you something that you've been praying for and manifesting with the magician for a long time. And this could be your test. But it's a test of your character. So if you choose it, that's your character. But, you know, I'm just giving the messages. Show me this, please. Here, bottom of the deck is the Page of Pentacles and the upright. You got something on the way. You about to have a test. Major Arcana, the Tower in reverse. With the Major Arcana, the Justice in reverse. It's going to be a test of, with the King of Wands, of your integrity, your morality. And we already said all money ain't good money and all attention ain't good attention. All news ain't good news. And you don't want to be associated with no word witchery. You really don't. Because if somebody had access to the person they was asking you about, they wouldn't even be asking you. So you already know they on some mess. They all already being messy. You know? All right, let's see. Yeah, Hangman in reverse. This is a circumstance in your life where you need to pause before you respond. With the Hangman, like, you don't have to give an immediate answer to everything. Even if you feel like you should at that moment, just hold on. Because you might have a tendency to speak before you think, or you might be in a moment and you might say something and you realize later, like, man, I probably shouldn't even have said that. So, like, really pause right now before you communicate, before you act on anything. Because you might be talking to somebody who knows less than you. And with the Page of Swords in reverse, somebody could take a small thing that you said and just really blow it out of proportion or make assumptions or something like that. And you, with the world, you're supposed to be on another level right now. All right, Spirit, what's this Hangman in reverse, please? The Temperance. Yeah, like I said, pause. Pause for a minute. Balance yourself out. Don't be impulsive, reactive, overly emotional, overly critical either. Balance. Like, before you do something, say something, act on something, act on an invalid emotion, because the Page of Swords in reverse is not valid. I want you to understand this. This is not truth. It's not balanced. It's not well thought out. It's not well researched. It's not actual. This is assumption. This is mess. This is gossip. So before you act on something like that, or on misinformation, period, pause for a second. Oh, well, let me sleep on it. I'll call you back tomorrow. During, oh, give me a moment. Let me go. Like, you're gonna have to do that in some aspect of something here. You're gonna have to be like, even if you don't have to answer right then. There's going to be an energy here where you need to pause for a minute. Take time. Get yourself grounded, spiritually in balance before you answer, respond, act on something. And it really might save somebody's life, though, with the Tower in reverse. So if you like to pop off a lot, or if you know somebody that like to pop off a lot, this ain't the time for that. It's a time to be calm. calm, well thought out shit. You know, relax before you respond, act, react, reply, whatever. Like, think it through. Or before you even initiate some type of communication with someone or action towards someone, think about it. Like, what is it? Does it matter? Like, I don't know. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Seven of Cups. Yeah. Don't let emotion get in the way of things that have nothing to do with that. Like, you know. Somebody could have Pisces and Sagittarius highly aspected in their chart. They're both co-ruled by Jupiter. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. Pisces is ruled by Jupiter and Neptune. So this could be another reason why somebody has to pause before they think about something. I said pause before they think about something. Pause before they make a decision or move on something. Yeah, because you don't want any bad luck. You know? Jupiter is the planet of luck. Neptune is the planet of illusion. So somebody really needs to pause because you don't want no bad luck due to like premature emotion or illogical thoughts. Because on the Hangman, the crown chakra is illuminated. And as is the angel on the Temperance card. The crown chakra is illuminated. Somebody needs to really pause. Like somebody needs to start doing that on a regular. Because I feel like somebody too pop-offish. Like somebody always thinking something is like something. Something is a conflict. Something is something to be in an uproar. Like somebody needs to really start being more chill. Like somebody needs to learn how to chill the fuck out. Like mentally though. Because it's going to help them spiritually. This is why somebody's spirit is restless too. Because mentally, they always on go. They always on go mentally. Somebody needs to shift that. You need to start seeing things from a different perspective, a more spiritual perspective. You know? Not like a combative, I gotta be in this. Like, somebody needs to kind of like, you know, be in the yin realm. That's how they gonna find inner peace. And that's how they gonna create less enemies or less opposition. All right, let's see. Let's clarify this Hierophant in reverse. Four of Pentacles in reverse after tarot. Somebody needs to let go of all this bad prayers that they're doing. I don't like somebody. Okay, so Bob Marley has this song where he says, if you get up and you quarrel every day, you're saying prayers to the devil, I say. Whoa. So somebody needs to like let go of like the evil prayers that they say. Like when somebody gets up in the rising, they think of something that makes them mad. I feel like it's second nature to this person at this point. Like They get up angry. When they get up, they don't thank God. They don't thank spirit. They don't thank their spiritual team. Like nothing. Like somebody just, there's nothing there. And, you know, when they get up, they're like just thinking of all the things that they're supposed to be letting go. But it's become like it's like ritualistic for this person at this point. Like, oh, get up. Let me think of the reason why I was mad last night before I went to bed. Oh, let me get up in the rising. Let me think about the reason I was mad last week. Let me think about the reason I was mad. Like somebody's always like holding on to something like that, even when they've given breath. You know, like it is not. It to me is deep, but to whoever this is, it's not. If you notice, this Grim Reaper is over this person's head, but with this in reverse, it's like you got up another day. Like somebody takes life for granted. They take their life for granted, and since they take their life for granted, they don't value the life of other people. So like they get up mad every single day, and they look for a object to project that anger onto, even if it's like strangers, things that people that they have already let go of them, people they should have already let go of, things. It's like they just get up every day with quarrelsome energy. That's literally praying to your devil, the devil inside of you. You get up every day thinking of something you're supposed to be mad about, jealous about, envious about, scarcity about. Like, that's your reality. That's your prayers. Those are the prayers you say every day. And that's the energy like somebody is choosing. Show me this, please. Yeah, 4 of Cups. That's what they're choosing. Somebody just don't give a fuck about life. They really don't even give a fuck about spirit or the spirit that helps them. They don't give a fuck about none of that. Somebody's in a really fucked up place, and they should be great. They should be more grateful. Whoever this is, they watch tarot religiously, but they don't believe in tarot. With the high priest in reverse, Hierophant in reverse. They overindulge in spirituality, but they don't believe any of it. That's why it's so easy for them to like ignore spirit's guidance. Spirituality to someone is just like another thing to complain about, another villain in their life, another rabbit hole they done accidentally fucking fell down and don't know the meaning of it. Like somebody don't give a fuck about nothing, not even spirit, not God, not nothing. They just care about the shit that they should be over already. That's excuse me. That's what their spirituality has turned into, Spirit says. They didn't want me to say that. Their spirituality is not anything about reverence, grace, honor, none of that shit. Not even the spirit guides that walk with them, not even spirit that tells them the right things. I'm telling you, they pour that out. They pour that out. Spirit be like, yo, let this go. They tell spirit, no, I won't. But then they be like, oh, I'm spiritual. Like, this energy is real fucked off. It's real disrespectful too. It's disrespectful. They disrespect the spirits they summon for help. It's disrespectful as fuck. And they refuse to let go of it. And they get up every day with hatred and malice in their heart. And then they go out in the world and be like, why isn't spirit giving me whatever I want? But it's second nature to them. So even me saying this, they already thinking of somebody they're going to blame it on. Show me this, please. Yeah, 6 of Wands in reverse. Why ain't shit the way I want it to? Fuck spirit. I rebuke that. Hold on. This is what they're saying. This is not my sentiments. And spirit know that. I gotta clarify the energy. This is how they feel. They're like, religion hasn't made me successful. Spirituality hasn't made me successful. And it's everybody's fault but my own. That's how they feel. That's how they feel. That's why shit keep being unsuccessful. Six of Wands in reverse. Show me this. Please. Yeah. And they get what they pay for. Three of Wands after tarot with the Page of Wands in reverse. This is why they stay uninspired. This is why they stay uninspired. This is why. Yeah, with the devil coming out. Because they mind wicked. They mind wicked. They don't even give thanks. Not even for the simple things with the Four of Cups and the Page of Wands. They don't even give thanks. They just always mad about some shit. Nothing's ever enough. Even when they get what they ask for, that's still not enough. Show me this, please. We about to get out of this. Yeah, I'm telling you the truth. King of Swords. Knight of Wands in reverse, so they give up. Lackadaisical ass motherfucker. Like, soon as some shit don't go their way, now they got all these negative thoughts in the fucking world. Ain't nothing ever been right for them. Like, ugh. They don't have no reverence, no thanks, no grace. But they want it all. They want all of that, but they don't even embody it. With the devil and the Knight of Wands in reverse, they want it all, but they don't even embody it. They don't even extend it to others with the Four of Cups. They selfish, emotionally selfish as fuck. And they're not even thankful, Hierophant in reverse, for the spirits that showed up for them. Like, how dare you? How dare you summon a spirit to help you and then they help you and then you act like a fucking asshole. Or like a little fucking bitch or a little crybaby. To the spirits that even came to show up for you. How you act like that? Because you got something on you with the devil. That's why. You got a bad spirit on you. Whatever. I don't like that shit, but let's get out of that. They gonna have to learn their own way. Whatever. That's their problem. That's because people be playing games. They be playing fucking games with spirits. They be playing games in the spiritual realm. And then they gotta fuck around and find out. That's why you mind your fucking business, okay? And don't do some shit you ain't ready to have the responsibility of. Alright. Let me calm down, because I don't like that shit. Let me calm all the way down. That's some real shit. People be playing spiritual games. And they think it's like cute or something. I don't know. But it's not. Spirits are real. Energy is real. You gotta be fucking careful. Yeah, Seven of Swords. They still on some bullshit though. Seven of Swords. They always on some bullshit. They always looking for who they can take advantage of, or looking who they could get over on, or looking at who they could take some shit from. It's like they always on some weirdo shit. With the Ten of Cups, they always looking at people. They always in this energy of like, oh, somebody got more than me. I need to take from them. Somebody don't deserve what they have. It's supposed to be mine. It's somebody's mind so fucked up they think everybody that's doing well around them stole their destiny or some shit. Let me explain something to you about magic, and then I'm gonna be very brief. You know how much work it takes, energy you got to put into this type of shit. Everybody ain't doing this to you. Not the ones who are called to this shit. They ain't got time for that shit. Somebody is self-sabotaging. They trying to get somebody before somebody could get them. And ain't nobody even trying to fucking get them. It's their mind. It's eating them alive. It's their own energy. Show me this, please. They got time to be, Emperor in reverse. As soon as they can't control somebody's happiness or control somebody's joy or control a community or control, like, people just being happy, they get on some Seven of Swords shit. Oh, I gotta infiltrate so I can destroy this. Like, somebody's mind is fucked up. And that's why that's the projection of everything around him. Even in this fucked up world, bro, I'm gonna tell you, I go to the grocery store, I go places. People are kind to me. Not all the time do I have bad experiences with people. Sometimes people are genuinely kind to me. Like, but if my mind was always on some fuck shit, I would always find a problem in somebody. Oh, they handed me my receipt weird, but they was kind and polite and professional throughout the whole transaction. Like, somebody got a mind like that. Like, but it's the Emperor in reverse twice, so they got a mind of a tyrant. You know? A tyrannical mindset. It's like self-sabotage in motion. The mentality of this person. They have no control of themselves. So they try to control everybody around them. But it destroys them. Because you can't control anybody. You can't. Alright. Show me this, please. I'm tired of whoever this is. They probably ain't got nobody around them. Because just channeling them is fucking exhausting. Show me this, please. Yeah, King of Pentacles. They wanna sneak and control people who are in their own autonomy. That's their problem. They seek out like successful, driven, grounded people and try to destabilize them or call themselves being an opportunist with people. And then when that don't work out, they want to destroy somebody. Like, whoever this is, they on some fuck shit. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Swords in reverse. They seek out people who are already grounded, on their ding, doing what they got to do. They seek out people like that. Try to destroy people like that who have already built themselves up or who are just their own self. They real chaotic. They got a chaotic mindset. Chaotic way of communicating. Like, wow. Show me this, please. Ten of Wands in reverse. They're a liability. So you remove them. You know their energy. You know their footprint, their digital footprint. You know their energy signature. So you just remove them, or you remove yourself so that you don't have to have the recoil of their, you know, whatever it is they're going through. You know how to remove yourself. And you better learn how to remove yourself real quick so that they can just self-sabotage. So they can just self-destruct. And they can't take you out with them. You better learn how to start removing yourself from this type of energy real quick. Or you already have. Because these types of motherfuckers that try to take you out with them real quick. Throw you under the bus with the Ten of Wands in reverse. Learn to remove yourself from these people's energy right away. Or get them up out of yours. Show me this Ten of Swords, please. Three of Cups. So whoever this is, either they're targeting people you love, that you get along with, or they have infiltrated and become one of the people that you care about and you love and you think you get along with. Either way, we got to excommunicate these motherfuckers because somebody has infiltrated the camp where everything is going good. There's no problem. They about to try to create one. Show me this, please. We about to hurry up and get out of here. Yeah. You gonna have to remove yourself, bottom line, because they not gonna leave. They not gonna leave. So you gonna have to leave. 7 of Cups in reverse. You gonna have to get out of the confusion. You gonna have to get out of the way of the mess. And my battery about to die. Oh my God. Let me hurry up. Yeah. So you gonna have to get out the way and keep your joy and your happiness, okay? All right, let's get you guys the oracles, and then we are out of here, gang. I started at 100, but we have it on here a little bit longer tonight. Yep, you gonna have to move out the way. You gonna have to get out. Stop waiting for people to be, stop waiting for somebody to recognize their faults or their flaws in a situation. You are the stronger spirit. You are the stronger spirit, so you gonna have to get out the way. That's your responsibility as the stronger spirit. Not to stick around to make sure that your premonitions or your intuition came true. None of that. You gonna have to get out of the way. For self-preservation. Thank you, Spirit. All right, let's see, gang. If you need a personal reading from me or you want to ask some questions, my website is in the description box below, oracleorigins.com. All right. All right, let's see. What do we have for the collective, please? Ashe, victory, number 28. In an upright position, breaks down to the 10. So you are coming to the end of a cycle. And the 10 breaks down to the 1. So you're beginning a new cycle. You went through all the hardships. Now it's time for victory. Now it's time for success. Okay? Let's read this. Success, achievement. The victory card, this card shows a beautiful spirit holding a golden victory wreath, an acknowledgement of your achievement. Success is on its way, and you have a sense of pride in what you have worked to accomplish. That 8 of Pentacles twice. The achievement may be a great outer success, or it may be a deep inner change that you've been exerting a lot of effort toward. Enjoy this sense of accomplishment, but be careful not to rest upon your laurels. People expect outer triumph to bring great changes, but often there may still be some inner work to do. Don't let yourself, let yourself be open to victory on every level now. Affirmation. I am achieving great things. Thank you, C. Scott Rand, for the super chat. You know, I appreciate you, baby. It says, I am achieving great things within myself and in the world. I see myself as a success in many wonderful ways, even now. Yes, so success going forward. I told you that with the 6 of Wands. You got this, okay? All the other shit we was talking about is just to make you aware and let you know the energies that are out there and why motherfuckers do the weird shit that they do. But, yes, gang, success, victory is yours. Let's get it. Let's keep it pushing. Let's keep moving. We got this, okay? I love you guys so, so much. Thanks again to all my moderators, my magical members, the channel, my loyal subscribers, everybody who liked the video. Everything you need from me will be in the description box below, how to book a personal reading or purchase anything from my websites. All right, gang. Until next time, take good care of yourselves and each other if you can. Sending you love, peace, and balance. Let me end this before it don't save. All right, gang. Love you. Peace.